you know, I think A's are great, and we're all proud that you're getting A's and not flunking out of school, but it's not the only standard or the only measurement for success. Isn't that true, Jessica? This is Jessica Weiner, who's an expert on teens and self-esteem, and she conducts workshops all over the country. Maybe you want her to come to your school because she was called in to help students from Columbine High School after the terrible tragedy there, and she's also written a new book called A Very Hungry Girl. Jessica says that things have changed. We all just need to get with that program. And teens and preteens are engaging in sexual behavior at much earlier ages. What is the deal with the oral sex thing?
Let me tell you.
What is the deal? I mean, I did 13-year-olds last year who tell me that it is just as common as dirt.
They tell me that, too. Every teenager that I talk to now, practically every teenager, has not a clue why they're doing and having oral sex, but that it's no big deal. It's become incredibly casual.
It's casual.
It's really casual. Sex in general is casual.
Like, so you can do it on the back of the school bus, and everybody knows that you're doing that, and that is not a big deal?
Well, you want to know what? Look at what they're watching. We are watching people having sex on TV every single day.
I say that, hello.
I mean, like, that's it.
Hello.
That's it.
Yeah.
If that's what they're looking at, that's what they're doing.
I said this to some friends of mine who have teenagers who were so appalled at what was going on with their teenagers' life, and I go, we grew up with Andy Griffith. We grew up with Andy Griffith and Mary Tyler Moore. Just imagine, you're 13, 14 years old. From the time that you have been born, look at how sexually provocative television and the media has been in the past 15 years, and that's all you've ever known or seen.
Can I just tell you, the difference between Danielle's age and my age is not that much.
Yeah.
And when I was her age, I wasn't seeing the kind of stuff I was seeing, and I was high functioning too. I was a student and struggling with a lot of the same things. And what we see now, we have an access to information and imagery that we have never had before.
Yeah. That's why I guess all the, you know, everybody gasps when they hear the 13-year-olds say they're having sex, or the 12-year-olds. But I guess we have removed ourselves from what the world was like when we were coming up versus 15 years ago.
Well, we don't want to sound like grandmas all the time saying, you know, that wasn't, when I was a kid, that wasn't that way. But you know what? Times are changing.
And things seem to be moving so rapidly.
Yes, and with the onset of the internet, too. I mean, I'm sorry, we have an access to other people and information and things going on that parents don't have a clue about
Okay,
sometimes.
so just answer this for all the parents who are like, their mouths are gaping. And is it a big deal, or is it just we're old?
No, it is a big deal. The teens that I talk to, it's a big deal.
Okay.
The teens that I talk to and the parents that I talk to want to talk more about this, so it's a big deal. It's happening. It might not be happening to your kid right now, but it's happening.
But your kid definitely knows somebody who has had or engaged or is.
This is in their environment. They are seeing stories like this and hearing stories about the bus all the time.
And also, do you hear this from kids? I hear this too. Danielle, maybe you'll be able to tell us whether we're on the right track or not. But they say oral sex isn't sex.
Well, we had a president who said oral sex wasn't sex. But we did. I mean, that is the highest office we have. That is a role model.